Hello, this is Dr. Paul Cottrell, and I'm going to be talking about the updates on H5N1, the avian flu, highly pathogenic avian flu from the CDC. So before I do that, I would like you to go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com. And if you would like to help support my work, please go to the website, and at the very bottom of the homepage, you can donate through Stripe, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. You can also be a paid member on my Patreon channel. The link is in the description of this video. So just click the link and go to the website and the Patreon channel. In addition, it's really important to follow the protocol to boost up your immune system, to slow down the aging process, to have more vitality and longevity. So if you follow what I'm saying, you're going to be able to improve the health of your body. I have many different products that I offer, such as the structural nano silver toothpaste. It's the best toothpaste that you're going to be able to get. I have liquids and gels of structural nano silver. The Max 35 and the Max 14 are structural nano silver liquids. You take a teaspoon of this a day, you swish it in your mouth, you gargle with it, you swallow it. That'll neutralize pathogens and boost up your immune system. I have the structural nano silver gel. That's a skincare product, but it also helps to neutralize pathogens. It'll stay active on your body for 5 hours. In addition, I also have structural nano silver soaps of different varieties, so please go to the store. I also have structural nano silver drops and lozenges. This is really important during the allergy season and during the cold season that will be coming up in September, October. So it behooves you to purchase a couple bags of these drops and lozenges to help neutralize pathogens and help to soothe the throat and reduce that irritation. And I have also the structural nano silver 30 ppm that is at a different price point than the Max 35 and the Max 14. I also have an extra strength structural nano silver gel that's in a dispenser that's easy to carry. So with that, I also have a very strong antioxidant. I have it in a 2-ounce, a 4-ounce, and an 8-ounce configuration. You can get it in extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or MCT coconut oil. That way you neutralize the free radicals, boost up the health of the mitochondria, and you're reducing the aging process. It's a very strong antioxidant. You should take a teaspoon of this a day. I also have a plethora of different supplements like D3, vitamin C, omega-3, ashwagandha root, goodnight formula, probiotics that are in a powder, resveratrol, vitamin B complex, turmeric, magnesium and zinc, lignans, which is very important to boost up your immune system, especially in terms of getting your body healthy to be able to prevent the aging process and to help fight cancers. Collagen peptides, digestive enzyme complex to help to digest carbs, proteins, and lipids, but it also has proteolytic enzymes in this digestive enzyme complex to help to break down glycoproteins, and it has a fibrinolytic enzyme in there to help break up clots and fibrin. Clarity factor, very important to help with reducing brain fog and get those dendritic connections stronger. So it increases your memory and your mental function and capability. I also have 2 new products, the olive leaf extract and the zeolite. Zeolite is a detoxifier for heavy metals, toxins, and chemicals. So if you want to detoxify your body, take the zeolite. You should do this once or twice a year. You take it for about 30 days or so. So it's like a full bottle once a year or twice a year. You're detoxifying your body. If you are taking medication because you have some sort of ailment, for example, maybe heart medication or diabetes medication or whatever, make sure that you talk to your doctor before you take the zeolite, because the zeolite may try to neutralize your medication. So if you're taking zeolite and you're on, if you want to take zeolite and you're on medication, please consult your doctor first. The olive leaf extract is great for the immune system and also heart health. It's also anti-inflammatory. There's lots of benefits of taking olive leaf extract, so I highly recommend it. I also have all natural deodorants, citrus and peppermint lavender tea tree. This is made from essential oils from the Himalayas, extremely high quality. It also helps to detoxify the body. I also have a multi-purpose skincare bar. You can apply this on your skin and it will make your skin smoother and healthier. In addition, it'll help to reduce pain in muscles, reduce the itching from a bug bite, and it'll help to heal wounds, scrapes, abrasions, and minor burns. It's a multi-purpose bar. It's something you should have in your medicine cabinet at home. In addition, I have a plethora of different anti-aging boxes. I have beginners boxes and advanced boxes. I have skincare boxes, nano silver, structural nano silver boxes. So this helps you to get on the road to help to improve your health. I also have an anti-aging or an anti-Fauci advanced box. This has the Max 35, which neutralizes pathogens, C60, which is a strong antioxidant, D3, which helps with apoptosis and gene expression, magnesium and zinc helps the immune system, turmeric brings down the inflammation, ashwagandha controls blood glucose levels and brings down inflammation. So this is a great way to help to fight past the 2020 crisis. In addition, I also have classes that you can learn about medicine in pulmonology and immunology for only $50. You get PDFs and video lectures on different topics. You can learn a lot within these modules, so it only costs you $50. You'll get a unique password to be able to log in. You log in by just clicking which module you bought in the password that is sent to you automatically. You have an unlimited access to the classes and the PDFs. With that said, please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and make sure that you get the supplements and move towards this journey of improving your immune system, slowing down the aging process, and increasing your longevity and your vitality. It is important to remember what the protocol is, and that protocol is max 35, teaspoon a day, C60, teaspoon a day, vitamin D3 to help with apoptosis, omega-3 to help the lipid profile and reduce the stickiness of red blood cells, ashwagandha to help control the blood glucose levels and reduce inflammation, turmeric to help bring down the inflammation as an antioxidant, digestive enzyme complex to help break down the clots and break down glycoproteins. And lignans is a very strong supplement to boost up the immune system. If you do that, then that will help you get through the 2020 crisis or the post-2020 crisis, to help to boost up your immune system and to get your body back to homeostasis. With that said, let's begin the CDC dashboard. All right, since my last recording, a lot has happened, and I'm going to do a couple videos on this. There's 11 cases since 2022 now that are human cases. all right? But one of those cases was from 2022. The bulk of the cases, are from 2024. All right. 4 of these cases are from dairy cows. Now, there has been a blip up in Colorado of poultry cases, and this is concerning now. Risk is still low, but it's concerning because last few months, it's been all about dairy cow exposure, human cases from dairy cows, and you get the conjunctivitis. With the cases that are happening in Colorado, they're from poultry, and it's still conjunctivitis, but it also has some levels of respiratory. There was one case that was respiratory that was from the dairy cow, but all of the cases had conjunctivitis. The problem is that it seems to me that there is an uptick in workers now contracting the avian flu, highly pathogenic avian flu H5N1. All right, so there is an increase in this. So let's look at the numbers here. And we'll go into I'll go into the details of the Colorado case in another video. The wild birds are now at 9,552 that have been detected. All right. The poultry affected since 7/18/2024 has gone up. It's now beyond 100 million. Now, I said that this was going to be taking place. We're at 1,166 cases of outbreaks. Many of these have been culled. So I'm going to do another video about the culling of the birds and go into a little bit more detail about what's going on in Colorado. The point here is that the potential, some of these birds have been killed off already or are being killed off. Birds affected is over 100 million now. Now that's turkeys, chickens, right? As of 7/18, and I'm recording this on 7/20, there's 163 cows that have been detected with the H5N1. All right. And there's an uptick in Colorado, and it's the usual suspects in the last 30 days. It's Michigan, Iowa, Idaho, Colorado, Texas. There's some that's happening in Minnesota. All right. But Colorado is a hotbed now. There's lots of cases that are starting to pop up that are in Colorado and in Idaho. Okay. In Iowa. The last 30 days, 6 for Iowa. Colorado has 30. Idaho has 3. Michigan has 1. Minnesota has 2. And Texas has 1. That's in the last 30 days. So lots have been happening in Colorado with dairy cows and poultry and the human cases, all 3 categories. All right. And I think that's an important, that's important to state. So now there are 13 states that have an outbreak with the dairy cows. So with this said, the sequencing that's been taking place with the additional cases in Colorado, they've been able to sequence at least one sample from these cases. Some of the other samples, they have only been able to do partial sequencing because of the quality of the samples. It has been shown that it is a similar version. It's close to the 1997 lineage, the Guangdong lineage from 1997. All right. So there's not anything major with the replicase complex mutations, nor a truncation as of what has been fully sequenced. The NA protein has not been truncated. This is important because what that means is that human to human transmission is not so, it is extremely low, and that even animal to human transmission is low. So we're still in a low situation, but cases are moving up. And I think that there's something that's happening in Colorado. Now, the question is it manufactured? Something's being released, or are we in Colorado, or are we seeing just an emergent property of a zoonosis, of a pathogen that is floating around that is very, very close to 1997 Guangdong lineage. Now, again, I stated we don't know if wild birds were let loose that were human infected to just let this spread, or this was something that was just natural, because lineages that are super close to the 1997 Guangdong lineage has been studied in laboratories for years. So it is possible that birds have been infected on purpose and then allowed to spread. There isn't any evidence to prove that happened, nor that it didn't happen. It's a potentiality. We just don't know. The lineage that's floating around is just too close, and it doesn't have the characteristics of a supercharged H5N1 that would be problematic for humans. Nor does it look like that it's super problematic for mammals, other livestock, which have been manipulated in the laboratory. So it's still possible that this is all zoonosis. I think that there's something weird that's going on in Colorado that needs further investigation. If we start seeing a truncation of the NA protein, then we are in danger zone. If we see a series of mutations in the replication complex of the 4 proteins that moves in the direction of better replication in humans, that's becoming problematic, especially if both of those happen at the same time. So as of right now, we're still at a low phase. There's no proof either way that the close 1997 Guangdong lineage of the current H5N1 highly pathogenic avian influenza version was or was not human released. There is no proof that it was, and there's no proof that it was not. It has a very close lineage to the 1997 lineage. So there's going to be a group of people that say it's all zoonotic, and there can be a group of people that say it was released. Neither group can prove their case definitively. The concern I have is that whatever is floating out there, either what was released or what was just a natural emergence in nature, either mutates to a point where it becomes problematic for the livestock and or humans. That's potential, especially for livestock. It's higher probability of disrupting the livestock than humans, but just natural mutation disrupting humans, leading to human transmission. It's possible that that happens. Another possibility is that a more supercharged version of this is released. And we may be seeing the beginnings of ground zero of that new release in Colorado. We don't know for sure, but the issue is that there's no definitiveness that the start of this issue was not through some sort of nefarious means. We just don't know. There's no definitive way to say it's for sure zoonotic or for sure leak. And we just have to be careful when people say, they think doesn't matter what they think, it's what they can prove. It's a hypothesis until further data. That's the way to look at this. All right. But I do know this, that if you have an NA truncation and the replicase complex mutates in the direction of better human-to-human transmission, we have a problem. Now, I'm going to go into further detail about the just Colorado cases and the sequencing of it and the mutations and all this stuff. So please watch for that video. But as of right now, low risk for human-to-human transmission, even low risk of workers on a farm, either poultry or dairy, low risk of contracting it. But seems to be an emergent behavior. There seems to be something happening in Colorado that is leading to an increase of cases in a very short amount of time that I think should not be alarming, but it should be a warning. Doesn't mean that we need it, it's a five alarm fire or anything like that. It's just that we need to pay close attention to what's going on in Colorado. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.